Okay, cool guys. So we'll start. So as of now, I'll put on mute for everyone. In case if you have any queries or something, you guys can unmute from your end and then you can ask me anytime. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so before jumping on to Java, first we'll see how actually what normally a program gets executed and then how a Java program gets executed. That's what first we need to know before jumping onto the Java program. So normally this is a program. Okay, always we write a program in a notepad or a special file and then we save it with this extension. So each and every line which we write it over there in the program is called as statements. Okay, so those statements actually what we'll be calling it as a high level language. That is a program which can be understandable by a human. Okay, that will be calling it as a high level language here. Okay, so those high level language which we will be understanding, but it cannot be understandable by a system. So those things actually what we will translate it to a machine level language, because system can understand only zeros and ones only. It cannot understand apart from the others. So we need to convert it. So for that we have two types of translation. One is the compiler, another one is the interpreter. These are the two types we have. Okay, so we will convert actually what that to zeros and ones, then it will be given for CPU for execution. That's how normally a program will be executed. Clear? Okay, so I told there are two types of conversion. One is a compiler type, another one is an interpreter type. So compiler converts from a high level language to a machine level language. Interpreter also will do the same thing only, but difference is if there are 1,000 lines of program, okay, so 1,000 lines of their code is there in the program, means compiler totally converts the all the 1,000 lines into zeros and ones, and finally only it will be given for execution. But interpreter, what it will do means line by line conversion and execution. So first line will be converted, then it will be executed. Second line will be converted to zeros and ones, then it will be executed. So this is the difference. So because of this, they have an advantage and also they have a disadvantage. What is the advantage and disadvantage means? So right now, for me, I have actually what 1,000 lines of code. So compiler totally actually what it compiles everything, then only execution starts. So because of that, there is a little bit a delay is there for to start the execution. But before starting the execution itself, it will give me actually what all the errors in the program, so that we will not be having any problem during our execution time. That's the advantage. So delay is there, but before execution itself, we will identify all the issues, and finally only we will go for the execution. But interpreter level, execution time is faster, but if there is any error in the program, it will be identified only when we cross that line. For example, in the 500th line, if we have any issue, so only when we come to the 500th line, we will know there is an issue. So now we will clear the issue. Then after that, again we have to run. So it will again start to run from 1 to 600. Then again in the 600th line, there is an issue. It will be identified only at that point. Again we have to clear it. Again need to run it. Then again 700th line, any error is there. So again the program will start. So till we actually what cross that line, we will not be knowing there is an issue in the program. That's the problem with the interpreter. Execution time is faster, but if there is any program, stops the program in the middle itself. That's a difference. Clear? Anyone has any questions so far, guys? Anyone has any questions so far? So just a small recap. So the program which will be written will be called as a high level language. That will be given to a translator. The translator is of two types, a compiler and interpreter. So it translates actually what the program into zeros and ones. Then finally it will be given for CPU for execution. The zeros and ones will be called as a machine level language, which can be understandable by a system. That's it. So compiler converts the entire program, then only execution starts. Interpreter, line by line conversion, and then execution starts. That's it. This is what we are seeing still now. Clear? So if everyone is clear, can everyone ping me in the chat window as yes if you have understood it, please? Just ping me in the chat window as yes if you have understood, so that we can go forward. So Makimi, Naveen, Safi, everyone understood? Cool. Okay. Thanks, guys. So now we'll see how a Java program gets executed and then how it differs from the other programs. So how a Java program executes means. So for example, so we write actually what the code, right? Those will be called as a Java statements. So those Java statements actually what? It will be saved with an extension, saved with an extension called .java. Okay, so every program will be saved with an extension. If it's a Ruby language, it will be saved with .rb. If it is actually about a text file, it will be saved with .txt. Okay, if it's a JavaScript, it will be saved with .js. So like that, Java will be saved with an extension called .java. Okay, so here what will happen means, so Java program first will be written, then after that it will be first given to Java compiler for a conversion. Java compiler, what it will do, it will take the entire code and then it will be converting. So now the conversion is being done. So here an extra thing what will happen means, after the conversion it creates a new file called .class. xyz.java is the file name. Now it will create xyz.class. So those converted information will be saved under this .class files as zeros and ones. But this file can be read only by the Java virtual machine alone. No one can open and then edit the program. Okay, so it will be a .class file which will be understandable by only JVM. So now JVM, what it will do means, again it will convert into another type of machine level language, that is another type of zeros and ones which can be understandable by a system. Okay, that's what it will do. So first the Java file is being created, then after that it will be given for compiler. So compiler will actually will create a .class file. Then the .class file can be read only by the JVM. Then after that JVM, again it will do another type of conversion with interpreter level. That is line by line conversion will be done. Then it will be executed in the CPU. That's what it will be done. So Java has both compiler plus interpreter here. Okay, that's the advantage. So during the compilation time itself, we will identify all the errors. So interpreter level, when it's running the program, so there will not be any execution delay over there. So it will be faster on execution. That's what it will do. So here in Java, so we have actually what? Java Virtual Machine V2. Another one is actually what means JRE, which is Java Runtime Environment. So what is this Java Runtime Environment? So every program will have its actually what own runtime. So what is the runtime means? That is where the program will be executed. That is a Java program where it will be executed. That's the place is Java Runtime Environment. Every software will have its own runtime environment in the system. That is the place actually where your programs will be executed. That's the thing. So that means what I'm saying here means, see, right now I'm there in the C drive. So if I go to the program files for Java, you can see this is the JRE where it takes actually what here the jar files and then some settings files over there to run my program. Okay, that's what it will do. See, it will take all these files and then use for execution. Same like that actually what you can see, if you have installed Skype or something, you can see Skype folder, Microsoft Office. So anything related to your actually what Excel sheet and all those things when you do, it goes. Internet Explorer. IE browser, when it opens over there, it uses these things. So like that, every program will have its own thing. So zip file. So zip file level, anything happens, it takes. So like that, every programs have its own runtime environment. Like that is what JRE is, what actually what the runtime environment for Java to execute the programs. That's it. So another one we have JDK, that is Java Development Kit. So Java Development Kit is a complete set, the entire Java information. So what this actually JDK will do means, for example, to run the normal Java programs, core Java programs, we need actually what only JRE. But when we come to Selenium, we will be integrating actually what some components with the our Java code. So those informations actually what will we want to do, we need the JDK. That is a complete set we need. That is what the JDK, Java Development Kit. It's a combination of the compiler plus JVM plus JRE. Everything will be there. Clear, guys? So Java program level, we have compiler plus interpreter both. So first compiler will convert and then create a dot class file. Then those dot class files will be given to the JVM for execution. Okay. So then it will be given for the CPU for execution. That's what we clear for everyone. Any questions, guys? Clear? Good. So now we'll see how to actually what download and install Java, JDK, all those stuff. So to download and install Java and JDK, you just go to your Google. So in your Google, you just give download and install JDK 8. Okay, go for 8 over there. Okay. So click on the first URL. Here you can see Java SE Development Kit 8 here. So here, click on the accept license agreement here. Then right now mine is actually what? Windows 64-bit. If 64-bit, go for x64. If it's a 32-bit, go for x86. So now mine, if I want to check, go to your start program, my computer, right click, properties. So here you can see what is that. It's a 64-bit. Yours 32 bits, you will get 32-bit over here. That's the thing. Okay, so mine is 64-bit. So once I download this, I'll be getting a .exe file. Just double click on it. Next. Then your JDK will be installed here. So once your JDK has been installed, okay, how can you confirm that actually what your JDK is there means? So just go for the command prompt, open your command prompt, click on the start, type CMD, then click on it, enter. So you'll get the command prompt, type Java space hyphen version. When click on enter, it will be getting it actually what is your version here. So my version is 1.8 here. That's the thing. Okay, so this is how we have to confirm whether the Java is installed. Along with that, you can also see, if you go to your C drive, you can see program files. If you go to your program files, you can see a folder called Java. There you can see two folders, JRE plus JDK. Both will be there. That's it. Clear? So now my Java has been installed. Next, what I need to do means I need to install my Eclipse. So Eclipse level, there is no installation. Just directly you can download and then use it. So just go for Eclipse. Then you can go for any version you can give, Kepler or Neon, something like that. So you can go for Neon. Neon is good. So Eclipse, Neon download. Then go to the first package. So here you can see all the packages over here. So right now I'm using Neon. So you can go for any versions, whatever you want over there. So if you go for Neon, here you can see Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Go for that Java EE developers. So the settings icon, it will be looking like a settings icon. Go for this. Then whether it's a Windows or a Mac or a Linux, go for that. Based on that, go for whether 32-bit or 64-bit machine. So mine is a 64-bit. When you click on that, so you will be getting actually what? So a folder, so a zip file like this. Right click on the zip file. Then extract here. Okay, so once you extract it, you can see actually what a folder called Eclipse will be created. Inside that one, you can see an icon called Eclipse here. Okay, just you have to double click on that. So here, as of now, I'll go with Eclipse new. So which is my new version, which is the neon. So I will just double click on this. This is the application. Okay, you have to click on it. So just directly you can download and then you can use it over there. That's what. Now once you click on it, run. So it's a Photon version. So here you will get actually what? Your Eclipse code. Okay. So first in Eclipse level in Java, when you go, first you have to create a workspace. Then you have to create actually what? A project. Then you have to create a package. Then you have to create a Java or a class file. That's how it works. So first we are going to create a workspace right now. So we'll see. So once you go here, so you can see selected directory as workspace. Usually it'll be in D drive. So you guys can browse and then get a new one. So right now I'll click on browse. So I'll just say go to the D drive. So I'll go for Murli laptop. Then here I'll create a new folder. BJS Java workspace. I'll just give. So I created. Then click on select folder. So this is it. So if we go to the same thing, Murli laptop, BJS Java workspace. So here, once I click on launch, here it will create some settings files over here where it needs actually what? My Java code to be executed in Eclipse. So for that, it needs to create some settings files. That's what it will be creating. So for us, workspace is just now created. Next, we'll create actually what? A project. Okay, we'll do that. I don't need this welcome screen as of now. I'll close it. Just give me a minute, please. Just give me a minute. I'm getting a call. Sorry, guys. So we'll start. So now we have created the workspace. Next, we have to create the project. So after creating the workspace, okay. So now if I go to the location, see right now we have some settings files over there. Now we are going to create a project here. So for creating the project, go to the file, new. Then here you can see project. Go to the project. Here you just give select Java project. Otherwise go for Java folder, Java project. then click on next. So simple. What I did, go to file, new project, Java project. Otherwise, inside the Java folder we have Java project. Click on next. Then here you select the project name. So for example, first project I'll just give. Then I need to give the environment. So environment, make sure you choose actually what 1.7 or more than that. Okay, 1.7 or 1.8 over here. So right now I'm going with 1.8 right now because my current version is also 1.8 of my JDK. So I'm going with 1.8. Then after that, I click on finish. So we gave the project name and then we selected the workspace, that environment, execution environment, it is 1.8. Then I'm going to click on open perspective. What does that mean? So right now it's a Java J2EE type of version. So now I'm going to change actually what to core Java because I'm going to work on core Java programs. So I'm going to change the view according to that. So open perspective. Once you select the environment as 1.8, automatically you'll be asking, I need to change the view. Are you ready to continue? Yes, open the perspective. So now you can see an extra section called core Java will come. Before one was Java EE, this is Java. So we got. So these unwanted files, I will remove it. So all these unwanted folders I created. So now we created the package. Sorry, we created the project. So now if I go to the original folder location, can you see the project which we created? We got it. So inside this one, if you go, you can see some files over there. So here the important file which we need to know is source and then the bin folder. Okay. So here in this Eclipse, there you can see source folder alone. Okay. Other folders we cannot see. Source folder alone we can see. So what are the source? All those things we'll see. Next we have JRE system library. It consists of some jar files, and then inside the jar files we have some coding files over there. So what are these jar files are going to do means? So whenever I want to write a Java program, it has its actually what own methods to execute. So that is, if I want to print some information, I will just give system.out.println like that. So already there are written some code over there for printing the program informations. So we are going to utilize those. So those informations are present under this JRE system library. That's the thing. That is internal code of Java is present under these JRE system library. Java runtime environment system library. Okay, so this is my source folder. So now what I need to do is right click on the source folder, go to new, next create the package. So package name, I can just give some. So as of now, I'll just give it as first package. So when I give first package, it's giving me discouraged package name. By convention, package name usually starts with the lowercase letter. That's what it will do. Okay. Usually package name starts with the lowercase letter. So I will start it with the lowercase. So now the error is gone. Is it mandatory? No. It is just a standard practice to follow. Always package name should be starting with a small letter. That's the thing. Okay. So now I'll click on finish. Then can I have a space here? No. Invalid package name. It is wrong. Can I have a hyphen? No. But can I have a underscore? Yes, that is possible. We cannot have a space or hyphen over there. Can we have other symbols? No. Okay. So only underscore is allowed here. That's it. Now I'll click on finish. So now we created a first package. So how to do it? Right click on the source folder, go to new package. Then I will give another package name as second package. So usually package name should start with a small letter. If you start with a capital letter, it just gives a warning. That is actually what always package name should start with a lowercase letter. That's it. So I'll start with a small letter. Then I'll click on finish. That's it. Clear? So now we created it. Now I'll right click on the first package. Right click, new. Now I'll click on class. Okay. So then Then after that, I'll click here. So we created actually what? The workspace. Then we created the project, then the package. Now I'm going to create the Java the class file. So for that, what we did, so simple. Right click on the source folder, go to new, then here we clicked on class. Then I'm going to give the class name here. Okay. So the class name, as of now, I'll just give it as learning. Okay. So otherwise, I'll just give print statement. I'll just give it as like this. Okay. So here always. So I'll select the package. So I have not selected the package. So otherwise, right click on the package, first package, new, then class. So I got the package name right now. Now I'll just give print statement. Then after that, I need to click on this public static void main function. So I clicked on public, this radio button by default will be selected. Then after that, public static void main I will click. So once I click on this, then once I click on finish, I'll get a main function here. So my class and then so always we need a main function to execute a program. So now I'll click on finish. Now you can see my package name is what? First package, then public class print statement. So print statement is my class name I gave. Then I selected the radio button called public. That's why I got this public radio button. Then I clicked on the checkbox because public static void main. So I got this. Only when we have a main function, then only we can execute a program. Okay. So once again I'll do right click on the first package, new class. Then now I'll just give learning Java. Okay, so always class name should start with a capital letter. If you start with a small letter, it gives me actually what a warning. Always we should start with the uppercase letter. That's what. So I'll start with it. It's just a standard practice. So I selected public radio button. Then I'm going to click on the public static void main. Now I'll click on finish. Now my class name will be learning Java. My package name is first package. Then I have clicked on the public static void main checkbox. So public static void main. Then public radio button is clicked on it. So we will get the public keyword also. See, we got it. See, package name is first package. Then public class learning Java. Then I got my main function. Okay. I'll increase my font size. Go to window, preferences, font type. Text font. I'll make it as 14 as of now. Okay, that's it. So how I need to print a hello world statement or something is so simple. So for that, the shortcut is SYSO you can type. Then click on control space. So you will get actually what? System.out, enter. System.out.println. Then in double quotes we need to type hello world. That's it. Okay, system.out.println hello world I need to type. Then I need to right click, run as Java application. Now you can see hello world has been printed. When we don't have this main function, now when I right click, you can see run as, I will not get the Java application. So only when we have a main function, then only we can execute a program here. That's it. Right click, run as Java application. Okay. One, I can run the program like this, right click on the file. Otherwise, right click on the specific file, then run as Java application. Otherwise, you can see a play icon here, learning Java. So what is the learning Java? Learning Java is my class name. So I can go here, I can run it. Otherwise, click here, run as Java application. So these are the different ways. Otherwise, go to run as Java application. Otherwise, directly run. Anything will work. Clear? Any questions so far, guys? So we have also created the Java file. Okay, so you can see learning java.java. So what is that class files we will see right now. So as of now, we created the workspace, project, package, Java, and then a class file. That's what we have created so far. Anyone has any questions? So everyone is clear on this? Can everyone ping me in the chat windows? Yes, if you have understood, guys. So Naveen, Safi, Navi, Magimi, Kruti, everyone understood? Good. Okay, thanks guys. So I'll close it as of now. So I just want from your end someone to help me. So I'll ask. Hey, hi Kruti.
Yeah.
Hey Kruti. Can you help me right now? So now I want you to go to my Eclipse here. So help me to create a workspace and then a project. So what I need to do?
First, you need to open the Eclipse application.
Yes. Double click on it.
Yes, run.
Run.
This is the workspace. Currently, you are the default workspace is using as workspace. You can change the workspace name. You can give, you can change the name as well as you can browse to
Super.
redirect the folder also.
Correct. So right now I'll go to the Monday laptop. I'll create a new folder.
Yes.
So BJS
That's the location
first
of the
day
file
learning.
that to be installed, no?
Sorry,
Location of the file, installed file location that is.
it's not installed file location. The thing is actually what right now I'm going to create a Java workspace. So where I want to have my code to be written.
It means whatever code we have written that will be stored in that workspace only, right?
Yes, correct. That is what right now BJS first day learning I given right now. Okay. Now we'll click on select
Yes.
folder.
Then
Yes.
launch. Yes.
Now if we go to the same place.
BJS first day learning. Yes.
Yeah. So now we don't have anything. Now when you click on launch, we'll get some setting files.
Yes.
So why these setting files are needed means because based on that only actually what my Java code will be written.
Or if we do not select also that is fine because it will by default go to C drive.
Sorry, come again.
If we do not select the location or anything, it will by default will go to the C drive Java file. No?
Not C drive Java files. It will have actually what C drive in desktop or downloads. It will have on interface.
Because I already have installed this and I don't remember whether it's I have changed the path.
Okay.
And right now in C drive I'm searching, I'm not able to find it.
It's better you can create a new folder location over there. It's always better not to save it in C drive. Have it in a different place. Why means when you have it in C drive, any issues comes over there, it will be like actually the program will be lost. That
So,
means when you format. Sorry.
so if I don't remember and I want to check where I have saved that location workspace, how to do that?
Sorry, come again.
If I want to know where is the workspace file location.
So if you see right now in my place, now when I open my Eclipse, click on run. Here it will also show me some places actually what recent workspaces. So this place actually what you can also find it over there. Can you mouse over? You can see where I have created it.
Here, let me check once.
You're getting?
I'm checking.
No, those things we can do it later over there. So I just don't want to interrupt that one. So we'll go with the session. In case if you have any issues or something, we will see that one later. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So now we have created actually what? The workspace.
Yes.
So after the workspace, I want to create
A project.
project. So how to create the project?
You need to go to the file.
Yes. Go to the file.
Then new.
Yes.
Then project.
Project. Then what we need to do?
Then you need to click the Java project.
Yes. Otherwise, go to the Java project.
Yes. The next.
click on next. Yes.
Then
So now,
project name we can give.
yes. So I'll just give actually understanding Java. Yes. Then
Then we can finish, or we can go for, if you want to some settings we can to modify, then we can go next.
the thing is, in case if we have any other environment like this, make sure you choose Java SE 1.7 or 1.8
It is
like that. Then click on
finish.
a good man. So now it's going to change the UI view. That is right now it's J2WE
W2 Java. Yes.
Java. That's it. That's the change. Okay. A good.
Yes.
A good. Thank you. So now, hi Magumi. Who is this actually? Magalakshmi? What is his name? Magumi.
I think Mahalakshmi.
Magalakshmi. Hey, hi Magalakshmi. You're there? Okay, cool. Hey, hi Safi. You're there? Safi. Hey, hi Safi. Now we have actually created. Sorry, just a minute. So now we have actually created the workspace and then the project. Now can you help me to create the package and Java file?
Yeah, you have to right click that source file.
Okay, so when we open this, you'll get source and JR system library.
Okay, you have to click source, select source, right click.
Yes, right click on the source folder,
New.
new
Yeah, in package is there.
package.
Package. You have to give one name, package name.
So I'll just give something mobile. So now it's giving me discourage package name. What is the problem?
Because you, first one is you give cap letter, no? You have
Yes.
to give small letter.
Small letter. Is it mandatory?
No, this is not mandatory.
Yes, it is just a warning. Can I give spaces in between?
No.
Hyphen? No.
Underscore.
Yes, underscore alone we can give if I want.
Yeah.
Super. Then finish. Next.
If you want to create again, right click.
Yes.
Then right click, new, package.
I want to create a class right now.
Okay. Class.
Yes.
Java project.
So now right click on.
Class is there.
Yes, class.
Then
Yes. Now I need to give the class name. So I'll just give learning data.
just select that one, public static void main.
Yes. Why we need that public static void main?
Because if I want to run any program, that time you have to.
Yes. Only when we have a main function, then only we can execute a program. Super. So instead of public, in case if we click on the package, what will happen, we'll see now. Okay, before we saw, if we have public, we have actually extra keyword comes as public in the class name before.
Why private and protected inactive?
So in case if you want, you can give it over there. Okay, it is usually actually what we don't actually give very rarely is what we used to give for private and protected. If you want, we can give it over there in the editing here. So how means now I clicked on package. So here I did not get the public keyword. If I have selected public radio button, you can see public will come. If you want private, you can make it as private. So now it's throwing me an error. Sorry, we cannot directly give private over there, or protected also is not possible. Yeah, private and protected is not possible over there to give directly. So those public, private, protected, all those things, when we come for the session, I'll explain you in detailed way why we need this public, private, protected and all.
Now
So,
it's only public.
Correct. We public. Otherwise, if you don't give actually what a keyword called public, so this will be called as a default class. Okay. So which these things and all you will be learning it in later. Okay. Right now we are not giving public in case we don't select the public radio button. So now I want to print an hello world statement. What I need to do? I want to print hello world. Can you tell me what I need to do? So just type inside the main function syso, then
So this is given.
control space.
Hello.
Okay, right? Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Then you just give
Double quote.
hello world in double quotes. Now when you right click, run as Java application, that will print hello world here. That's it. So these unwanted tabs, let me close it, which is not needed for me. Clear, everyone? Anyone has any questions so far? Anyone has any questions so far, guys? Cool. Thank you. Super. So next, now we have seen actually what? How to execute a normal program. Then next we will see. So we have seen actually what? Workspace, project, package, Java, and a class file. Okay. So the next thing is actually what we need to know. Okay. What is data types and variables, all those stuff. So before that, I'll just go here. So I will be forwarding you guys actually what? One file. I'll be forwarding you guys two files over there. So which will tell you about the installation of Java and JDK with screenshots over there. So if you come down, so just I'm gonna try Java space hyphen version. So in case if I have not installed anything Java in my system, I'll be getting Java is not as a recognized or internal or external command it will be giving me. Then if I come down, if I want to download Java, I can just give Java download, but instead of going for Java download, directly go for JDK download, because JDK is the complete set where you will get actually what? The Java plus the JDK both. So go to the JDK download. Then after that here you can see actually, so instead of going for JDK download, you can also say JDK download 8 directly you can give. So then after that, you can see actually what? This accept license agreement. So click on that. Then whether it is Windows 64-bit or 32-bit, according to that, download it. Then after downloading, click on next, next, next. Then your JDK and then Java has been installed successfully. After that, extra one information that we need to do. So what does that means? So once you are actually what Java JDK has been installed, so go to your C drive, okay, my computer C drive. Then here if you go to program files, go to your Java folder, then go to your JDK folder. Inside that, go to the bin folder, then copy this. So right click, copy. Then after that, go to your My Computer, right click, properties. Then click on Advanced System Settings. Go to the Advanced tab, click on Environment Variables. Then here, under the System Variables, search for a section called Path. Click on Edit. Go to the end of the line. Then click on give a semicolon. Then paste the path which you have copied. That is the JDK path. Then you have to click on OK, OK, and OK. This is how actually what the JDK path need to be set. So simple. Sorry, tell me.
Can you please repeat once?
Yes. I will be repeating. So once again, I'll tell you. So what I did means I went to my computer C drive, then program files, go to the Java folder, JDK, and go to the bin folder. Then here, copy the path, right click, copy. Then after that, go to your My Computer, right click, properties, advanced system settings, go to the advanced tab, environment variables, Under the system variables, here search for path. Then click on edit. Then now go to the end of the line, give a semicolon, then paste the path of it. Then click on OK and OK and OK. Now your JDK path has been set. So now I'll click on cancel as I already have done it. So you have to click on OK and OK and OK. Now again, close the old command prompt, open the new command prompt. Then again here you give Java space hyphen version. Now your JDK version comes properly, everything has been set successfully. That's the thing. Okay, same thing whatever I have explained, you can see I have also mentioned here. See, after the installation is complete, go to your C drive, program files, Java, JDK bin folder, and then you have to copy the location. Then after that, right click on your My Computer, go to the properties, go to the advanced tab, click on the environment variables. Then after that, search for a path under the system variables. Then you have to click on edit. Then after that, here go to the end of the line and then paste the path of it. Now you have to click on OK and OK. Finally, close and open a new command prompt. Then type Java space hyphen version. This gives your Java version has been successfully installed. That's it. Clear, guys? Anyone has any questions on this? Clear for everyone? So, Naveen, Magashmi, everyone, clear, right? Good, super. Okay, so today we have seen actually about right now about how to actually what create a workspace project package and then just create a normal Java file and then how to print hello world over here. That's what we saw. Then we'll also see right now, right click on the project file. Okay, right click on the project, go to your properties. Safi, can you mute from your end? Okay, so go to your location, copy that location. So here you can see, once I go to the project location, okay, there I can see actually about two folders called source and then bin. Okay, so in the Eclipse level, we can see only the source folder, which holds your Java files, right? So source folder always consists of my Java files, so which can be editable. Right click, edit. Same information what we have here, same thing is what actually what we'll be having it over there. Okay, so which is a high level language which we can edit and then we can work on it. So .java is a Java extension is a high level language which we can edit and then we can write the scripts which we can understand. Same thing if you go to the bin folder, what will happen whenever a Java file is created, it will be compiling it. So once a compilation has been done, it will create a class file. So right click, can you see when I click on edit, you can see you will not understand anything here. Okay, this code can be understandable by only by the JVM alone. Only JVM can understand and then actually convert to another level of actually what execution. Clear? Source folder consists of your Java files. Bin folder consists of your .class files. Class files are used only for execution. Java files are used for writing the program. That's the thing. Clear? Clear for everyone, guys? Good. So with this, I will stop it for today. So tomorrow we're going to see about what is data types and then variables and what are the types of variables we have. Okay. So anyone has any questions? Naveen, you have any question?
Yes.
Yes, Naveen.
Okay, so I have opened one program file which is sent in mail
Okay.
for that while loop and do loop, and I'm trying to run this, but I don't think so it's working correctly.
Sorry. That is, you have opened one file which I have sent, which is while loop.
Yeah,
And now what you are doing?
I'm trying to run, but I'm not getting the option to run as a Java application.
So how you are running through Eclipse?
Yeah, through Eclipse. I already have Eclipse installed. I
Cool.
have all the
So
settings done.
sure, I'll stop the recording as of now. Can you share your screen? I'll stop my share.